After a month on the road and reaching Italy, we were treated to the breathtaking views of the Dolomite Mountains. Then finding the snow and freezing temperatures again, we realised the natural beauty Italy has to hold. From snow to sun, seeing bucket list places we have always wanted to visit, the time had come to move on further, but were we really quite prepared for what was to come next? We have just had the worst experience since we got this van on the road, I'd say. Mark knew about Italy before we came and he said it was bad, but everywhere we've been in Italy up to now, it's been really good, hasn't it?
I mean, on that other side, on the other coast, I mean, we've been to cities and stuff and that's it, but we've just come down the motorway now, haven't we? And when I looked at the sat-nav, it was taking me right the way around. We've stopped off at Florence, haven't we?
Well, we were stopping at Florence. I picked up a place on Search for Sites.
It's right
and it
on
was
the outskirts of a city.
Yeah.
So you can either come all the way round on the motorway, right round, back up and to there, or you can come round and go along the top. Well, I thought the top, it's not in the emission zone, it's out of it, so I thought it'd be all right. It's like took us right through the city centre, and it roundabouts with like 3 or 4 mopeds cutting you up, flipping, people cutting you up.
Mark's got it all on dash cam. I've actually bit into my finger all the way down. I've been doing that. That was awful. Mopeds are the worst, aren't they? Just in and out, in and out.
People crossing mopeds, you stop to let people cross, mopeds zooming through.
Past.
People
cars just pulling out as well. They're literally that far from your bonnet.
Just like a free-for-all. I said it was bad, because I thought, well, maybe I was wrong, but
I feel sick. I do. I really felt sick. I just kept saying, just let us get there.
And then the road was short, wasn't it, to get here, so we had to do that. So when we got it was 7 kilometres, and then it went all the way through city centre, and then we got down to about 2 kilometres, and that road was closed. It put us back another 4 kilometres, didn't it? So
that was just awful. I do not recommend anybody comes anywhere near Florence in their motorhome.
Not in a sense. We had some instance on motorway, didn't we? A truck driver, when we pulled over to services, they let CHICCO go for a walk. We're pulling back on the slip road. Off the slip road, and he's coming down in a truck, and he must have been braking speed, and he wouldn't let me in. I ended up going on Chevron.
I said to Mark, you've got to get in now.
And the lane was finished, wasn't it? And I ended up swerving in at the last second. Anyway, we overtook him a bit later on when it was safe to do so, and because we watched him all over the road and stuff.
I had a quick look in his cab, and he was watching TV. He had a TV on his actual cab,
and like a screen with something. And
I couldn't believe it. And then he overtook us again, didn't he? He put his indicator on to pull out left it on for about 15 mile.
Well, we passed him after that, and then he
still had it on.
And when he come past us, we were queuing to come off the motorway.
He were all over lanes, weren't he? All the lanes.
If you do come here, you've got to have your wits about you. Like you really.
We've just fell out about 3 times coming down here.
The problem is if someone bumps you, we're probably in the traffic. You're going slow. It's all low speed collisions and stuff, but. I can just do without the aggro trying to get something fixed because we can't. If someone runs into us or whatever, we're going to absolutely.
We're homeless.
So we're next to the last place. We're on about Pisa, weren't we next? So we'll have to have a look. But we ain't going anywhere near a city centre.
No. I'm going to say good morning, but it's actually good afternoon. It's the first time we've got out, isn't it?
We're back to cold. It's not that cold at the minute. The sun's out, but it's rained, hasn't it, all night?
All night and all day.
Morning.
It's just finished now, and it's near enough 3 o'clock, so we're just going to nip in and have a look at Florence.
Well, we're going to walk out. We're not even going to get the scooters out because the state of the roads around here. It's not the potholes, but the drivers. Don't
mention that last night. That was just horrendous. I think I dreamt about all that last night as well. It kept me awake. Awful. Absolutely awful. Anyways, we made it. Got to get out of here yet. Yeah. But we're on this car park. It's not a car park. It is for motorhomes. It's on Search for Sites. It's right next to a big stadium, isn't it?
It's free. There's no facilities, and it's next to the stadium Franchi, which is like the Florence or Firenze if you're Italian. The Florence is Firenze football.
Like frenzy driving.
Yeah, but they play there. It featured in the Italia 90 World Cup. They used it as one of the venues.
And they do pop concerts as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Madonna's played there, did you say? And you say UB40?
I think so,
in the day?
It's quite a lot, because it's quite an old stadium, isn't it? It got done up for the Italia 90 World Cup, so...
There you go.
Going back some, isn't it?
Yeah, there's not a lot of places to park in Florence, because it's just roads everywhere, but this is one of them. And there is another one where it's payable on the other side of town as well. So I don't really know much about Florence. We weren't going to get out and walk around. We were going to leave today. But let's go and give it a chance.
Well, the other thing was as well, there's a sign we're debating whether it means you're only allowed to stay here for 24 hours.
Doesn't make sense.
Or it's a restriction on what vehicles can park in this bit. And I think it's a restriction because the other bit's full of buses, so I don't want buses up here. And I think what it means is from midnight right away through 0 to 24, it's only certain vehicles you can park, like quadricycles, cars, and obviously motor.
Well, we'll soon find out, because if we get back and the van's not there, you've got it wrong. So Florence is the capital of the Tuscany Valley. You know that, Mark?
No.
Do you know anything about Florence at all?
No, it's called Florence or something like that in Italian.
That's the Italian version, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, I know what at school I learnt this, and you probably have learnt it, but it was so long ago that you probably forgot. In art, did you not learn about the birth of Venus picture?
No.
You must have done. A nude lady stood in a shell.
No.
Done by a painter called Botticelli, an artist, should I say. And then that's here. It's in a museum in the town centre, city centre. And
nice.
the statue of David by Botticelli. And that's as arty as this channel actually gets, isn't it?
We must have walked about 2 miles already, haven't we? Nowhere near the centre.
I must admit, the street looks like it goes on for
It looks
miles.
a bit like New York, doesn't it?
It does. We said that. It's got the feel of New York with all the trees going down the roads, and every single corner has a block, so what you cross over. It's going to take some covering. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near what you could actually look around here, because it's just too much, isn't it?
Too big, plus it's a massive city, and plus we're on foot as well, so...
You are?
We're on foot, we're walking.
I thought you said I've got 1 foot. We're just passing this funny fountain, and I've realised it's actually little children on the back of a tortoise.
Right.
And what did you say?
Like it's spewing, aren't they?
Spewing. Water coming out of the mouth. You normally see animals on fountains, don't you? Not children.
It's a bit graphic, that, isn't
It
it?
is just a bit graphic, isn't it? Bit strange as well. Just sat there. It's no park or anything. It's just sat there doing that. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. When that sound goes off near CHICCO, he actually stands there and howls.
You were having a poo, weren't you, the other day, and you were pooing and howling.
Howling at the same time, yeah.
Was it that, or was he pooing because it were a big poo?
No.
And it were too tight?
He likes sirens, he likes anything to do with police, starts howling, it's hilarious.
That's been it was, hasn't it? Look.
I wonder if that came through that traffic last night.
Probably.
That is the first car that I've seen with damage on it, to tell you the truth. Even though they were driving like nutters last night, we've never seen any accidents and anyone with a dent in the car.
I can't believe how not, honestly.
It's just how they drive here, isn't
They're
it?
driving as if it were like end of world and they're rushing to get out of the city.
And it was 7:30 at night, weren't it? That's what I don't get. Right, we need your comments below. If you've been to Italy, what are the rules about crossing the road on the pedestrian crossing?
There's a few sorts. One where you press like a panel on the lamp post,
and
you
that
wait,
stops
and that's
traffic.
like back in UK, and that stops and you can go. But sometimes they still come round. You can still come even when you're on green when they're turning left. But the ones with no sort of buttons, it's like you like a
step
free
out,
flow?
and some of them do stop, and some of them don't.
Some just carry on straight through you. So
it's another world down here, isn't it?
We never plan really coming this much into Italy. If anything, to be honest, I've never read up about it. So, but it's weird because, like you say, you can go on green, and cars, if it's a crossroads, cars want to turn left and come into where you are. But you still go. Some of them go green, and they still go, can't they?
It's like taking your life in your own hands, just crossing the road. I don't think they've heard of the green cross code here, Mark.
I think they're just working on luck more than anything.
Yeah.
So as we get towards the centre a bit more, it gets a little bit more crazy. Like with the parking, we're double parked on this road. I know it's only one way, but
it's daft, isn't it?
yeah, we're double parking. We'll show you more things like that as we find them. But we haven't been in a city like this, have we, before?
Nothing like this, no.
Crazy.
It's crazy, Mo.
Yeah, that's
Crazy,
it.
Mo. What are you doing with your pants?
I'm warm. It's gone. It's muggy, isn't it?
You're like the local loony, Mark. Right, let's go. I don't know if we can go now, I'm just going.
Getting more and more chaos, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at this here. pretty, isn't it? I think this is where we came last night, and the road's actually shut off where we needed to go down, so it just turned us off, and we wouldn't reroute us, so we're completely lost.
It was like 5 kilometres. I was counting it down, and got to about 2.5 kilometres, and then we had to go off miles out of the way, and it went back to 5 kilometres again to the destination, didn't it?
Scary.
It took ages, didn't it?
Yeah. I up Polizia. What do you look like?
Huh?
What have you found?
Doesn't it feel like cold buttons? One sucking in, that's blowing out.
Oh yeah, cold
So what
air.
we're using, it's one of them heat things, isn't it? So it's like a back to front air conditioner, so it's blowing the cold air out, but the warm in.
Is it?
Yeah, so it'll be heating. Because you're low power.
So you're standing there getting cold?
Yeah, not warm, it's muggy. I'm sweating today.
I don't believe you put that t-shirt on. That's last night's prawn curry.
My best t-shirt.
Oh my god. Zip that coat up. So I just had the brainwave of Googling for a charity shop, and guess what? 6 minutes this way, there is one, and it's actually called Charity Shop.
That's about 1 kilometre walk, Lisa.
6 minutes? Yeah. It is at your pace. It's going to be here all day if you don't start lifting your legs up and get a move on. And there's another one further down called the Rewind Shop, so I'm presuming that's a kind of charity shop as well. Vintage. Let's go and have a find out.
And I found the Chinese takeaway, haven't I?
Oh, you can't tell them what it's called.
No, it's rude.
I don't know whether they've done it on purpose or whether it is actually called how you pronounced it, but
rude, so.
See, they do exist. I've just been in, it's ever so small, but there's nothing there for me this time. Nothing like your Zara's or anything like that. It is very charity shops. Things are like 50s and 60s. Probably house clearance things as well, but I did find one. Told you I would.
I've just seen this store here, Lisa. It's called the Panini store. They used to do football stickers years ago when we were at school.
I thought a panini was a sandwich.
No, you used to take your stickers to school and swap when you already got them in your book. You used to get like a football annual every year with put stickers on.
Was it a boy thing?
Yeah, I think you could get them for different things as well.
Comments below if anyone else used to do that like Mark, collect stickers and swap them at school. Is that what it is?
Not now, that way.
No.
It's a bit of everything, isn't it?
So we've just bobbed in here. It's a 99-cent store, so even less than £1.
Mm.
What have you found?
Well, thank you for Chico. He needs a new cat harness, doesn't he? His harness, what he has when he's in his bed, is seatbelt type thing.
He's outgrown it a tiny bit, isn't it?
It's on its full extent now, but...
That's a bit big, that, Mark.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah, but 99 cents. And normally when you come in these places, you get in and they're like $1.99, $2.99. I've never understood it, but this is all 99 cents. Oh, look, Mark, they do the things for the van. The humidifiers. Oh, do I see paper plates? Seem to do a lot of plastic plates over here. You get about 5 in there. Yeah, it seems to be big on plastic. I thought plastic was being kicked a touch everywhere because it doesn't melt down, does it? Like paper does. So I've managed to find a retro place. My God, look at all these in here. Crop fur coats. Don't need that in this. You don't need that in this weather. But they've got some gear in here, haven't they, Mark?
Yeah.
It feels like, we both agreed, didn't we, if you've ever been to Manchester, a place called Affleck's Palace, it just feels like that in here. Feels like a bit of home, doesn't it?
Mm.
Look at the dartboard up there.
Yeah, isn't it?
Absolutely massive.
I'm telling you, I used to want one of them when I was a kid. That's quite an old one, but you could get newer small ones as well.
Newer small ones, newer older ones.
Yeah, I always used to want one.
It's well good in there, isn't it? What a place that is. What a little find. Even the models look old, don't they? Yeah, it's got some kit in there. The amount of Levi's stuff they've got, they must take it, wash it all and look after it all.
A pair of jeans from America, weren't they?
€18 for second-hand jeans.
Well,
Wow.
like new, didn't they?
They did look like they've been well looked after. What are you doing?
Big ring piece. Like.
Oh, it's probably... God, no, I have no idea.
Tie me up there, can't you, while you go to charity shops?
Yeah, and leave you there and come back later.
It's a big wall, isn't it?
It is a big wall. What is it exactly anyway? Look at the size of the bricks. Huge. Look at the door.
Look at the size of the door knockers, Lisa.
Oh, I thought you'd found them.
Seized up.
Don't. I'm going to say. What is it? I don't know what that is. I can't get over these bricks. They're massive. Wow. We've just come around that little narrow street into a big square and we've come into the Basilica di San Lorenzo.
You tried to tell me it's a Domio Italiano or something.
Well, it's something about the Domio. There's something here called the Domio or something anyway.
That's where they make Domio, isn't it?
No. And in that building in front of us, it's got a library that was designed by Michelangelo. It's just crackers.
Some history here. Isn't
Oh
there?
my God, it's amazing, isn't it? What a place this
I can't
is.
believe how many English people, like I heard a lot of American people, a lot of English people. and
Yeah.
stuff. We even said to a young English couple, that's the first English people we've heard speaking for ages, isn't it?
Yeah.
We haven't bumped into anyone
And they
English.
started laughing, didn't they? Said there's quite a few of us
So,
here.
and then we have seen some more stood outside that vintage shop and
Yeah.
stuff. So it is busy, isn't it? Here, we're
This
in
is
the centre, aren't we?
this
now?
is the square of guarded tours, like we've seen before in Venice.
Yeah.
So you know it's a landmark place when you see guarded tours, don't you?
And we have some comments about why don't we eat the local food when we're in Italy, so I'm looking for a pizza, aren't
Yeah,
I?
we're going to look somewhere and find somewhere. We don't live on McDonald's and we don't live on Burger King, believe it or
We've
not.
already had pizza and stuff, haven't we? A couple
Yeah.
of times I've had pizza.
Yeah, there's only so much pizza you can eat.
We've only had one Chinese while they've been in Italy, haven't we?
Yeah.
That was up the road in wherever we were.
And we had that lovely meal that you'll have seen as well in the square in Venice. That was lovely.
Yeah.
So let's go and see if we can find a nice coffee and a nice triangular bit of pizza for you.
With kebab meat on. Just look at this here, as you're looking and walking that footpath, you can fall inside shops, look at that.
Oh God, they're a bit steep, aren't
Falling
they?
bang your head that way down.
Have I got to start watching you or something, or put you
Yeah.
on road?
I was just looking at something like these, I might get some of that.
What, for you?
Yeah, I'll be women's.
Yeah.
Alright.
What are they? I don't think that's pasta. Is it spaghetti?
He's got a big knob end of cheese there as well, like a big bowl of cheese.
Oh,
look at
yeah.
that. And he's putting cheese in something, isn't he? He's making spaghetti, isn't he?
A fresh
Homemade
ravioli.
pasta, I bet that's nice in there, isn't it?
Something smells nice. I keep getting whiffs of something down
We're
here.
getting into food area now, aren't we? It's getting quite serious, isn't it now?
Wow, this is breathtaking. The camera won't do it any justice at all. It's called.
Cattedrale di Santa Maria del Fiore.
That's what it's called.
You need subtitles
And
for
then
it.
next to it, we've got this building that's made out of white paper, isn't it?
It looks like it's made out of paper. It's very
I see it on
strange.
picture, it doesn't look real, like it's like a temporary building, isn't it? Like a prefab.
Oh, it's beautiful. Let's show you a bit more. There's not an inch of this cathedral that hasn't been painted or had a statue built into it.
Fettled with or
Oh,
anything.
it's absolutely stunning.
Massive, isn't it?
Wow, I thought Venice was pretty. This is just...
honestly, this is the most, to be fair, this is the most touristy but sightseeing place we've seen in Italy.
Yeah, yeah.
All the other cities are just cities and small
Yeah,
as
but
well.
Venice was nice.
Yeah, oh yeah, Venice was touristy as well. That was the other one, but this is like on steroids.
But this is
isn't
known
it?
for its Renaissance art and history and everything, isn't it, Florence? So, wow.
Massive, isn't it?
Was it worth getting through that traffic last night?
Yeah, it is now we're seeing this. The only thing I want to finish off with is a nice kebab pizza. So they'll come in for a pizza, don't they?
Look where we've come. This is a bit posh, isn't it? Oh, and look at this. Pizzas. I think they're cheaper than some places in England, aren't they?
Yeah,
and they're freshly made.
Yeah, they're freshly made.
It's called, that's what the place is called we've come into.
We just saw it just round the corner from the cathedral. It's
some history about it as well, I wouldn't mind reading. Yeah, the food looks amazing.
And it's not a bad price, really.
No, not at all. Look at that. Look at all that for €36. Wow. No, really good. So what you having, Mark?
Pizza. I'm getting a number 91. It's got like all different sorts of meat and stuff on it, sausage and stuff.
And I'm going for the typical Hawaiian. And we're getting a few pommes frites to go with it as well, aren't we?
Or patatas.
Patatas.
Yeah.
Not patatas bravas. You're in the wrong country.
Whatever we are, yeah. So.
Yeah, we're colouring wines up there, Mark. We're in like the cellar part, aren't we? Isn't it pretty?
Nice, isn't it? We're sitting outside, but it looks like it might start raining again.
And the cathedral we've just been looking at is just literally next door, so I'm surprised at these prices.
Yeah, not bad, is it?
Yeah.
Pizza's like €12. So.
Yeah, we'll show you the pizzas when they come. So the roasted potatoes have turned up. What's your verdict, Mark? They're tasty, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're really, really good. Quite filling on their own, really, aren't they? Quite thick potatoes.
Yeah, good that.
Leave room for your pizza. I think we've run out of table, Mark.
Big on, isn't it?
For everyone that says we don't eat
Italian.
the local produce, we do now. These are the bomb, aren't they? Look at that. Whoa, freshly made.
Better go and pay the bill, hasn't we?
How much was it, Mark?
€40.50.
That is not bad, because that was really nice food.
We charge you covered, aren't they, for table service? So.
Yeah, so we don't have to tip because we've already paid for it. And we're taking pizza only because it was far too much, weren't
And it
it?
means that the pizza, the food prices aren't inflated because you see that's clarity, that's how we do it in some places in
Yeah,
Italy.
it's better, isn't it?
So you see what your food is and that's it.
Right, better go and do some walking around and burn this pizza off. So we've just realised something. This here, it looks all new and lovely, gorgeous. It's because they're going round cleaning it. Hey up, just for you, Mark. The bells. But look at what it used to look like before they started doing it. It's filthy.
Dirty, so it's years and years of grime and stuff, isn't it? But they're going around cleaning it, aren't they?
Yeah,
sections, like.
it's needing it, innit? You don't see any of that.
Look at that bit there, it looks a lot better, doesn't it?
Yeah, look at that, they're still on with
It must
it.
be like marble or something, so. But at least they're doing it, aren't they? I bet spend millions keeping it up.
Come on, Quazed, let's get you away from them bells.
Can we go to Venture?
Venture, what's Venture?
This place, eh?
I'm just going to show you behind us. Look at that for all you chocolate lovers. Chocolate walls. You'd want one of those in your living room.
Imagine though, it went wrong and started spitting. It's like someone had diarrhea, wasn't it?
Looks like we've found where everyone comes for a night out anyway. This is unbelievable here. You've got people doing caricatures, you've got tuk-tuks taking you for rides, and just over there you've got the Arco di Trionfo. Basically, big arch. Look at the carousel.
Carousel, it's big horses.
No, it's carousel. That's what you call it. You've got music in the background, and this is where the piano was invented, apparently, in Florence. Can it get any better? So you really do need more than a day to be in Florence. There is so much to see.
A few days, it's a massive city, isn't it? It's absolutely huge. I mean, we've just scratched the surface of it, really.
Yeah.
You know, so much here. I mean, we've got the Savoy Hotel there, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
We've got all that square to look at, and we just ran out of time, haven't we?
Now we've done a 360 on this because we hated it when we got here. Absolutely hated the place.
Yeah.
We had the bad traffic, not so great park up, and now we're feeling it's a shame that we've got to go because we need to move on.
Yeah.
Can't keep staying in the same place all the time. And a lot of you say, why do you feel pressured to move on? 90 days, guys.
That's it, and it sounds
We're
crazy.
doing so many
but
countries.
As of tomorrow, we've been out here for 4 weeks, haven't we? So,
Yeah, and we've covered,
Europe.
what, 7 countries? 7 countries?
But we've done about 1,800 miles, so.
And we want to do more. We want to show you more, not just show you the same place.
Because staying in one place doesn't make all the variation in content.
No.
Videos,
So we are moving on tomorrow. As I said, we're going to try and get down to Pisa. We'll see how that goes.
Forecast thunder tomorrow.
Yeah, really bad storm coming tomorrow. So like I say, we'll see how that goes. We might stop halfway and bed down somewhere. Don't think it'll be as bad as the stuff that we had in Scotland.
It's going to be chaotic wherever we go because it's Easter, isn't it? Easter will have been and gone by the time you've watched this video.
Yeah.
But it's actually Easter weekend coming up. So.
And we're just back into the square now where the big cathedral. I'll just show you this. It's just unbelievable. It's just breathtaking when you walk in. Comments below if you think that looks like it's made out of paper or it's fake. Look! Christ almighty. Are you stupid?
Put that there. It weren't there before.
Oh. Well, we nearly made it out of here. We had to hurt himself. It's only a big chain there that's been there for absolutely ages, and he goes and walks into it. You alright?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm unharmed.
Right. So we're going to head back now for CHICCO because it's a good 30-minute walk, isn't it?
We left him because it was raining today, and anyone who watches the video regularly knows he hates the rain. So
he
we
does
left him
hate the
safe
rain.
and secure in the
But
van.
I'm glad we did because it's too busy here for a little pooch. He'd have been frantic. His anxiety would have hit the roof.
Although that restaurant, what you saw us have the pizza, and you can take dogs.
Yeah, you can. They're very dog friendly. It's just too many people here. Right, it's on, guys. You found it. Think of where we've been. What the biggest thing is that we've seen. It's in that square. You found it. Take your picture with it. Send it to us, and I will put you on our Instagram. So we're leaving Florence this morning. What a shame. It's weather's turned really bad. It's supposed to be a bad storm today, apparently. So it's looking grey. There's a market setting up just over there. I've been had a look, and I think they're wishing they'd not set up.
Not a lot there, is there?
No, there's not. A few closed stalls and a cheese stall. That's about it. So we are heading to Pisa today. We have got a site in mind on search for sites.
It's like a park up air type thing, isn't it?
Yeah, so fingers crossed we can get on there because it is Easter weekend, so it's Good Friday tomorrow. But from what I've read up, the Italians close up on a Sunday and a Monday. No shops open. So we should be alright. We need to find a Lidl today, don't we? Because we need a few bits.
Yeah, well, we need to make sure we've got
food to get us through the weekend if they are going to close up. Apparently the attractions stay open though, like Pisa Tower and that will still be open, so we'll see, won't we? Would we come to Florence again? Most definitely.
Oh yeah, but you park somewhere because you can scooter around. It's a bit, you got to have your wits about it. It's so busy.
Yeah, we'd park on the outskirts. We'd do a better plan next time. I mean, this has been perfect when you get here. It's just the getting here.
But this is on the outskirts of the city, but the other side of the motorway. But as we set off this morning, I'm hoping my sat-nav's going to route me around the way we should have came. And
I'm not looking forward to this.
About another 30 kilometres, but it's tough, isn't it?
To tell you the truth, I'm really not looking forward to this. There's just not a good time to go, so we're just going to have to go for it. Fingers crossed, we'll see you on the other side.